What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode. I'm your host, Leander Howard II, the founder and CEO of Spark Your Resume. And today I really want to dive into data doesn't lie, people do.
What is your area of expertise?
Well, I can tell the difference between butter and I can't believe it's not butter.
You probably heard me say this a few weeks back, where I really believe in data. And I believe all entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs really need to know how to use their data. Like, numbers don't lie, man. People do. Like, I look at my Shopify account more than I should. Mostly, I know for sure on a daily basis, but more so 4 hour basis, just to see where I'm at for the day, right? Doing those temperature checks and seeing if I'm hitting my goals for the day, right? So, but that's the only way I can keep up with the numbers, right? The data, how I'm performing, right? Because that's not going to lie. The Shopify is not going to lie about how much money we made today. Shopify isn't going to tell me false numbers on how many visitors we had go to checkout, how many people abandoned their cart, right? How many viewers even visited the Shopify store site, where they came from, whether it was Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, direct, right? So they're going to tell me all the data I need as a business owner to make decisions for my business.
Hey, let's do get help. What? Get help.
I'm looking at the data to make decisions and not making them off emotions, not based on how I'm feeling at a specific time period, right? I'm not making decisions based on me waking up in the morning and saying, hey, I feel like we're going to have a great day, so I'm about to go spend thousands of dollars on marketing today.
Oh, $20. I wanted a peanut.
Or me waking up and feeling like, man, I'm tired of running a business. Forget all this. I'm about to close it down because we're not making the sales we want, right? Rather than me looking at the data and letting that determine on whether or not I need to make those executive decisions as the owner of a business, right? I'm looking at marketing data on Hootsuite, right? And I'm naming some of these tools, so jot these things down. Hootsuite is a tool that I use to schedule all my content, okay? Along with Facebook Creator Studio. So Facebook Creator Studio is actually free, where you can actually schedule your Facebook and Instagram content. That way you're not manually posting anything. I try not to manually post anything. The only thing I want to do is manually comment and engage with my audience. But back to the discussion about data, Hootsuite tells me my analytics, how many followers we gained this week on LinkedIn, how many people interacted with our post, how many people did we reach with this post, right? What type of actions were taken on this post, whether it was website taps or profile visits on Instagram or Facebook, right?
How many did you see?
14,605.
These are data points that you need to use in your business to make executive decisions whether or not that post that you created was good, right? And then you can go into making changes within the marketing team or how you want to structure certain pieces of content. But until you look at the data, you should not be making any decisions. People are making decisions based on what they feel.
Oh, Meg, that is the least fancy thing I have ever heard.
Well, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how you feel. It matters how your audience feels, because they're the people that are receiving the message and ultimately paying you. Right? So you're feeding them, not yourself, unless you're paying yourself, right? So I know for a fact I'm not putting money into Spark Your Resume. I built a business to serve other people, not myself. That's the number one mistake business owners make. And what I've seen by talking to small business owners is that they make products or services based on what they feel is good or what's needed in the market, rather than going to see what's actually needed in the market and making a product based on that. Okay? So I need you guys to really understand the importance of making data-driven decisions, because it's ultimately going to determine how successful your business is. You should be recording weekly metrics for marketing, sales, and even operations, right? I have systems in place telling me how my customers feel about our service or product, giving us between a 1 and 5-star review.
Oh, great. Mm-hmm.
Right, on Trustpilot. And I even get more granular than that, and I've created my own survey for customers to take that ask even more detailed questions. How is your resume? How is your cover letter? How is your LinkedIn? Would you refer our company to your friends? Right? And I'm getting this data to make decisions on how I need to structure my business. How well is my operational team performing based on the resources and tools I've provided as a CEO? But I'm not making those decisions based on how I'm feeling. I'm making those decisions based on data. But before you can make decisions based on data, you need systems in place to actually capture the data, to give you the numbers to make those decisions. So it's very, very important that you really hone in on the numbers, the weekly metrics, the bi-weekly metrics, the monthly metrics, the yearly metrics, and then scale it back down to how you're going to actually execute on your goals.
I know, it's crazy.
Right? Because at the end of the day, numbers is really all that matters in business. What if I told you I had a proven process, and I mean proven, that I can teach you how to land your dream job in the next 30 to 90 days? No more applying for jobs online without a strategy. No more not hearing back from recruiters. No more spending 6 months, 12 months waiting to get a new job. No more of that. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't take that long, right? And it's absolutely absurd, okay? But nobody's teaching you how to position yourself in the market as a professional that people want to hire. I'm going to teach you how to build a professional brand with your 3 marketing assets. I'm going to teach you how to identify your gifts and your purpose, right? That's going to help you realize what you really want to do in life, okay? I'm going to give you the power to own your job search in my free training. And I mean free, totally free. And I'm not fluffing. We've already done this for 300 plus people over the past 2 years, okay? So if you're really serious about taking your career to the next level, and I mean serious, because I'm only here to help serious people, sign up for my free training right now, and I promise you, you will take your career to the next level in the next 30 to 90 days, all right? So click the link below, wherever the link is, and sign up for my free training, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Companies spend a shit ton amount of money on data because they know it matters. Marketing data matters. What is the human doing? How are they interacting with our product or service? How can we change our messaging? What time do we need to post? Everything is about numbers.
How many did you eat?
You even have a social security number. Everything is about metrics. How are things being measured? That's the only way we can understand the impact we are making in our society today. It's data. Data is everything. So why are you not using it in your business?
I'm so confused.
Why are you not using it to make executive decisions? You're making decisions based on emotion. How you're feeling this morning. Your feelings fluctuate. Data doesn't. Yes, data fluctuates. Don't get it twisted based on certain measurements. But it's always true. Your emotions aren't always true. You can feel happy right now, but be sad in the next minute.
Don't give me hope.
How that work? Right? That's mood swings. It's called mood swings. Right? You want to make sure as a CEO, as a business owner, small business owner, aspiring entrepreneur, that you're able to use your data to make decisions. Because if you start making decisions off emotions, I promise you, you will find yourself not in the best shape as you would be if you use your data to make your decisions. I've done it already. Every time I think our business is doing bad, I go look at the data. Because it doesn't matter about what I think. It matters about what's actually happening. Right? So I want to make sure that the data is telling me, okay, we're doing bad. We're behind. Rather than me saying, oh, I think we did X, Y, Z. I think this is going this way. I need to make these decisions. That's not what the data is telling me, though. The data could say we're on track. And then what if I made a decision based off my emotion that affects all of that? Now what? Now I've just screwed up our business.
What did it cost?
And it's bigger than me because now I have a team. I got a team to feed. Payroll every 2 weeks, whether we make money or not. You need to make data-driven decisions that's going to ultimately help your business grow. Excuse me for talking kind of fast. I'm excited. But that's what I've learned in my past 15 months of entrepreneurship and just testing the waters, is that every time I looked at my data, it gave me exactly what I needed to know. Every time. It never fails. Data doesn't lie. People do. You can't even trust yourself when it comes to thinking about your business. When it comes to data-driven decision-making. Look at the numbers. Download your Excel sheets. Build reports. You got pivot tables. You can refresh the pivot table just with different data and your data will populate. It's simple, but it's not easy. You got to know what you're looking for. That's why it's key to have those 7 numbers that you need every single week to keep you on track, to give you that pulse, that temperature check. I'm looking at my sales weekly, right? I'm looking at how many projects that need to be fulfilled, right? I'm looking to see how many leads we got in this week. I'm looking to see how many people canceled their appointments. I'm looking to see how many people said, yes, I'm ready to spend money out of everybody that came in this week. So how many people are actually ready to spend, right? That gives me an idea of what type of audience or what type of demographic I need to be targeting. Data. What's the age group? Is it a mid-career professional that's ready to spend $350 to $550 on their professional development? Or is it an undergrad, right? What does that data look like? What's that percentage? It might be 60-40 split, but I won't know that unless I look at the data. Where did that person come from? Did they come from Google, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn? Where's my audience? Where am I getting my most traffic? I need to double down in that area. But I won't know that unless I look at my data. I won't know that unless I look at my data. Data doesn't lie. People do. Look at your data. You're an entrepreneur, but you don't know your data? No way. There's no way in hell you don't know what's going on in your business. You're in your business. You're not on top of your business. And that's a whole different conversation. Because I'm doing both right now. I'm in my business and I'm on top of my business. But eventually I'm going to be on top. And once I get on top, it's over with. Because now I'm looking. What can we do better based on this data? How many people are we getting in? Okay, this salesperson needs to do that. We need to change this marketing strategy. Let's change some things around with operations. How can we get more people into the system? What ads are we running? Man, my mind is spinning. Right? Because I'm looking at my data. Data is everything, man. Data is everything. And that's not even just for entrepreneurs, just for anybody. Look at your data, your financial data. What are you spending on your credit cards? Where are you spending it at? Is it groceries? Is it entertainment? Is it liquor? Is it weed? Right? Look at your data. Your data isn't going to lie, but your emotions might. Look at your data, okay? Look at your data, and I promise you, you will be more successful in your life, your career, and your business. What if I told you I had a proven process, and I mean proven, that I can teach you how to land your dream job in the next 30 to 90 days? No more applying for jobs online without a strategy. No more not hearing back from recruiters. No more spending 6 months, 12 months waiting to get a new job. No more of that. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't take that long, right? And it's absolutely absurd, okay? But nobody's teaching you how to position yourself in the market as a professional that people want to hire. I'm going to teach you how to build a professional brand. with your 3 marketing assets. I'm going to teach you how to identify your gifts and your purpose, right? That's going to help you realize what you really want to do in life, okay? I'm going to give you the power to own your job search in my free training. And I mean free, totally free. And I'm not fluffing. We already done this for 300 plus people over the past 2 years, okay? So if you're really serious about taking your career to the next level, and I mean serious, because I'm only here to help serious people, sign up for my free training right now, and I promise you, you will take your career to the next level in the next 30 to 90 days, all right? So click the link below, wherever the link is, and sign up for my free training, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's go.